Everyone, hope everything's going well. You guys and gals know that drill. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and comment down below. Follow me on Instagram at AIH_sports. Follow me on my finance channel at AIH Finance. All right. I've put together, I've put together some information on fractionals, and I want to ask the question: are fractional scams? I used to always talk about, hey, if you don't hold it, you don't own it. I didn't trust them. And that was without doing too much research into their financials and how much money they raised. But let's take a look at it. Dibs, we know that they raised $16 million. Okay. Rally, they raised $65 million. Quite a bit. They're still around. Dibs no longer around. Collectibles, $7.7 million raised from what I've seen. And once again, if the numbers are incorrect, let me know. And I still find that to be weird because 7.7 doesn't seem correct. I think it's much more than that. But regardless, this is what I found online. And here are the financials, right? Of, for instance, collectibles. 2020 says net income, they made money actually, $1.5 million. The for 2022, they had a huge write down of I think that like a $13 million impairment, something like that. They lost $12 million. Okay. And then the income for right now is about $794,000 as a loss. So as you can see, okay, year one, they did fine, but as time passed on, not so hot, especially with that impairment cost of $12 million. And it looks like the number that I gave earlier was wrong for $7.7 million. I'm going to have to correct myself and try to figure out what the actual amount they raised. Now, I wanted to go to Rally. And in Rally's financial statements, or the information they provided, they said that, hey, look, we haven't made money. So the current period right now, that's a loss of negative $216,000. Prior period, last year, they lost $5,000. The year before, they lost $44,000. And in 2020, despite a great year, they lost $178,000. So I just want to see that, hey, can these companies make money, and are they scams? They can make money, but the issue is they came about during the boom where everything was overpriced, and they were, some of the companies, buying up these assets at overvalued prices, which allowed the market to go crazier at that time. And secondly, these companies, they, once again, they were funded when everything was hot, not when everything was quiet. The time would have been to buy in 2018, the fall of 2018. If they had purchased a lot of their assets then, they wouldn't have the problems that they're having right now. And what's quite ironic is they have these very sophisticated individuals working at the company, but they didn't understand, in my opinion, basic concept of just interest rates, in my opinion. Because if you could foresee interest rates going substantially higher and rates going from negative to positive, that's going to hurt the value of collectibles. And this is what happened. I was warning about it over a year ago, year and a half ago. And basically, if these companies had worked with experienced gold traders or individuals in the commodities markets, they could have told them these simple dynamics, and they could have held off buying until right now, where it probably where we're going to go from a higher interest rate point to lower interest rates, from positive interest rates to negative, which should at least boost these prices in the interim. Now, we shall see how the economy is over a year and a half from now. I think it's not going to be great, but hey, each company can do whatever they want. Now, in terms of these being scams, I don't think they're scams. I just think that these companies bought just at the wrong time. They bought when it was really hot and when they got the funding. These venture capital firms weren't really throwing so much money around when the sports card market was quiet. Well, I always find that very interesting. Very smart guys, they buy towards the top of the market. Sophisticated people, huh? Anyways, let me know what your thoughts on this. Anyways, remember to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, comment down below. Thanks. Bye.